also wearing a Grey's Anatomy shirt. Wanted to show that for all you like Grey's Anatomy fans out there. It's so tight on me though. Like, funny story, like I had gotten this shirt for Christmas, and for some reason a medium in adults in that brand was literally the size of a 10, 12 in girls. I'm not even kidding. And it fits somewhat because I'm so tiny, but like it's so tight. Another thing that I do want to mention is that I am testing out the mic without the pop filter. Now, it's not called the pop filter. It is called a I think it's called a window screen, but it's definitely not called a pop filter. But I just called that out of habit. But anyway, I'm trying it without the pop filter because I have been having audio issues lately where it's really quiet for some reason. And I don't know what's going on with it, but I do have it on, or I have been messing around with different settings to try and see like which setting might be better audio quality, because I'm still fairly new to filming ASMR videos and I don't know if I found like the exact setting that is ideal or not. I don't know why my eyeshadow looks so off on camera, but like, oh, that's flattering. I don't, me pushing my eyes up, but my eyeshadow looks kind of weird on camera. But anyway, let's just get into the video. Okay, so I started watching ASMR in 2017, and I was 15 at the time. It was a couple months, or not a couple months, but I had just turned 15. It was like less than a month after I turned 15, and I was watching this old makeup tutorial back when like people actually didn't have to have perfect camera quality and everything. It was just like an older makeup tutorial, and it was kind of like a soft-spoken not whispered, but soft-spoken makeup tutorial. And I know it was not intentional, but I just found the sound of it really relaxing, even though it was not ASMR. And at the time, I did not know that ASMR was even a thing. So, I did not know that ASMR was a thing. So, I thought I was insane for like going back and watching that video 100 times a day because it relaxed me. But I remember a little bit after that, I had discovered inaudible whispering. And not by looking up ASMR, but somehow I don't even know, it might have been on my newsfeed or something. Not newsfeed, but YouTube feed, you get the point. But so I had discovered that, and that was pretty much the only ASMR that I watched for a while, was inaudible whispering, because I didn't really know that there was any other kind of ASMR. But I genuinely didn't know, and that was my favorite. That still is like one of my favorite triggers. I'm sorry, my lipstick is like really caked up for some reason. But anyway, so, and then I started getting into like watching entertainment ASMR, like hauls and stuff like that. Like I would have my ASMR that I would watch for entertainment, and then my ASMR that I would watch to relax. Pretty much from the beginning of me watching ASMR, besides that period of time that all I watched was inaudible whispering, I watched Grace V and Matt's ASMR all the time, and I still do. And it's so weird because they were like younger than I am now when they started their channels, and it feels like that was yesterday, and it's insane. Like literally, I also watched Lily Whispers, Lily Whispers, pretty much from the beginning as always went back to and watched. And I still do keep up with all of them to this day. And I am so thankful I actually had the opportunity to talk to all of them at some point, which is insane. Like, I don't know how that even happened, but I mentioned this in a different video, I think, but I got to talk to Matt's ASMR and Grace B on a Snapchat call when they were answering fan Snapchat calls a couple years ago, and then I actually got guested by Lily Whispers on Instagram and talked to her for a minute. It was all in the same year. I was 15 at the time, almost 16, but it was awesome, really awesome. And that was back when their channels were a lot smaller, but I was still like mega fangirling, like, because I don't know, there's always been something about like Lily Whispers and Matt's ASMR and Grace V that like they're just people that I like feel like I connect with when I watch their videos. So that's why like I feel like I've continued watching them for all this time. But I think what drew me, I'm sorry guys, what drew me to ASMR was my anxiety, and I have also struggled with insomnia on and off since I was 7 years old. And due to my health conditions kind of getting worse within the past couple of years, my insomnia has, gotten a lot worse. And I am just really thankful for ASMR because it has completely changed my life. Because before I discovered ASMR, I really did not have anything that helped me relax or helped me wind down or eased my mind at all. Like, I just did not really, I couldn't find any way to relax. I tried guided meditation videos, and I don't know, I've never been a fan of guided meditation. ASMR guided meditation is fine, obviously, but in terms of like, like soft speaking, well, not soft speaking, but like, non-ASMR, just general guided meditation, for me, that makes me more anxious. I don't know why, but it just makes me more anxious. And I just feel like the ASMR community is very personal, and it's just awesome that we kind of get to come together as a community to help people who might be struggling with the same things that we are. Like, I wanted to start an ASMR channel to hopefully help people in the way that, the ASMR artists that I have watched for years and looked up to for years have helped me. That is the goal, is just to be able to give back to the community in that way, and hopefully be able to help other people. And it is really important to me to provide people with a safe space that they can come to, and even though that's not in person, like I said, it's really important to me to provide people with a safe space that they feel like they can come to, that there's no expectations or judgment on, and they can just be a part of that safe space. So I really want to be a safe space for people who might be struggling with anxiety or whatever they are needing comfort for. And yeah, people who don't understand ASMR genuinely think it's crazy when you say it changes your life, but it does, because it gives you a belonging in its own way. And I've found so many people in the ASMR community that I can relate to, you know what I mean? Like for like Matt's ASMR, she has a lot of the same health problems I have, and I find myself relating to her a lot. I mean, we're both young adults that are severely chronically ill, and just trying to get through life. And even though like I don't know her personally, I literally wish that I could be her friend, because I literally just feel like I connect to her a lot, even though, like I said, even though I don't know her personally. Like, she's just such an awesome person, and when you watch her videos, you really feel like you are talking to a friend and not just watching somebody on the internet. And I get that same feeling with Lily Whispers and Grace B. And I watch a lot of other ASMR channels. I watch a lot of underrated ASMR channels that I don't necessarily know the name of, but one that I do know the name of, I really like Rachel ASMR. Rachel ASMR. Rachel ASMR. I love her videos. I'm trying to think of other underrated ones. Oh, I forgot to mention, I really like ASMR X Baby, I think is what her channel name is. She's actually a friend of Lily Whispers, and I discovered her a couple years ago when she did a collab with Matt's ASMR. It was like a McDonald's collab, I think, or when Matt's ASMR did a collab with her. Regardless, like they did a collab together or whatever. That video has since been deleted, I think, but I discovered it then, and I love her videos, and she's like a funny person too, so she's definitely entertaining to watch. And she is definitely super underrated and deserves more subscribers and credit for her awesome content. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more underrated channels that I watch that I can't think of off the top of my head. But I just watch a lot of different channels. I guess I was just naming the ones that I've been watching the longest. Because those are pretty much the ones that I have been watching the longest. Another one that, I mean, she's not too underrated. I think she has, she's been on YouTube for, well, I mean, I kind of consider her underrated just because, I don't even know where I was going with that, but I really love LASMR. It was L Bell ASMR, I think, but she changed it to L. But I love her channel. I actually have been watching her for almost as long as Lily Whispers and Grace V and Matt's ASMR, but I just forgot. But I love her videos, and she is awesome. I will link all the if I remember, I will link all the channels that I have mentioned in this video in the description box. But I might forget, or I might just, I've never really linked anything in the description, so hopefully I know how to do it. But yeah, I also really love China Unique, which she's not really underrated, but I just thought I would throw that out there. I have been watching her for a while. China Unique. ASMR Slay. I love ASMR Slay. She's been in the ASMR community for a while as well. ASMR Slay. I really love her videos. makes sense. I just, ended up discovering ASMR by accident, and it changed my life ever since then, because I was definitely, at the time, and still have been ever since, needing that comfort in its own. I've needed it in my own way at different times. Like, even when I've been like in the hospital having a sleep study, like nervous about test results, or at a hotel, whatever it is, whatever time in my life it is, good or bad, stressful or not stressful, whatever it is, like, I still always turn to ASMR for its own thing, you know what I mean? So it's just crazy. I think ASMR in a way has helped me grow as a person, and it's been awesome getting to make my own ASMR content these last couple of months. I have wanted to start an ASMR channel since I was 16, so about a year into me watching ASMR, I knew that I wanted to do an ASMR channel, but I was really, I guess, immature and cared way too much about what my friends at the time were going to think, and I'm not really friends with any of those people anymore because they just weren't good friends. They were very fake. But just in general, I think at that time I cared way too much about what people think, and because ASMR has a stigma to it and a lot of people think it's weird, I was just kind of, I guess, more hesitant than I should have been, because I shouldn't have cared that much what people think, what people thought. But I ended up creating a regular YouTube channel in 2019. I posted my first YouTube video in June of 2019, so I have been on YouTube for 2 years, and I'm pretty sure most of my subscribers, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm pretty sure like the majority of my OG subscribers don't watch my content now because it's ASMR, and they're not, like, they weren't there for ASMR content because it was a regular channel. But I did start making YouTube, like regular YouTube videos, around 2 years ago, and it just wasn't my thing, to be honest. Like, I love singing, so I would post song covers. I like doing makeup. I would post makeup tutorials. I would post story times, like random things, but it was just really overwhelming for me to have to think of so many different videos to do, because it wasn't like, my channel didn't have a theme to it. If I'm being honest, I would love to be a YouTube artist and, have an ASMR channel, but also have a channel where I could post covers, because I love singing, and I think that would be awesome. I would never want to have like a beauty channel or a vlog channel, but I would love to have a channel for singing. But I'm just saying, like, having a channel that didn't have a specific thing and doing a lot of different random things was just too hard for me, especially with my health. It was very just overwhelming, because it was hard to come up with different kinds of ideas and not just kind of stick to the same thing. So, I realized that ASMR was what I wanted to do on YouTube, and so I actually started posting ASMR videos here and there on my regular channel. I think I posted like 2 or 3 ASMR videos on my regular channel, like when this channel was still a regular channel, if that makes sense. I don't know why I keep saying regular channel, not that ASMR isn't a regular channel, but I just mean like a non-whispering kind of channel, if that makes sense. So there was that. I posted, which I still have one of the very first videos that I did before I turned this channel into an ASMR channel. On here, it was a CD collection video, and then I also did a Whispering Grey's Anatomy quotes video, and that was the last video that I had filmed in ASMR before I decided to turn this into an ASMR channel, I do believe. But yeah, I posted, that was like a year ago when I had started posting ASMR videos on my regular channel, and then I turned this into an ASMR channel in February. Time has really flown by. But yeah, so that is pretty much my ASMR story. I don't want this video to be too long. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I do want to mention that I might not have the same intro in every single video from this point on for a little bit, just because I'm trying out different intros just to see what kind of flows better, because I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different than what I've been doing, because I mean that was just what I came up with in the moment when I started, you know, doing ASMR full time instead of doing the regular channel. But I kind of do want to switch my intro to something else now. I think I'm gonna stick with the one that I did in this video, so if you like it, let me know. But I might change it up. But like I said, I think I'm gonna stick with the one that I did in this video. Let me know if you guys like it. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next